She pushed the horror of it out of her head. It was, after all, us who thought this place, Provincetown, pretty and serene, not violent to survive. A guest from Florida kept correcting me. It's not a seagull, too big, perhaps a cormorant, but it was a seagull. And no one would help. We were told coldly by motel woman we could feed it if we wanted to, like pushing it from herself. How could we sit and breathe in and enjoy with a creature of God's dying, standing almost silent, weak and not vanishing? But motel woman, not wishing to lose customers, put it on us that at least we could feed it until it finally gasped and rattled and fell over. Audubon Society members came all the way from Wellfleet, and telling a lady from Florida where they don't have our big seagulls that it was a seagull, remarked it probably was too late. The gull has been standing 4 days, stoic and shivering, against the motel we registered into, in which others stayed and left it. Next to us, in this motel, a woman pulled her curtain across the window to shut out death's sight come near as a bird, but by protecting herself during the height of the day, when the beauty was there, she shut out the tremendous ocean and sky she had come for as well. So this gull probably would die. Sorrow is that it takes a year for those wings to mend. So if the seagull lives, it can become somewhat tame, confused in the world of the wild sky, and this can be death to it too. Life is harsh here in Provincetown. Only imagination conjures a lovely Provincetown in which there is special escape. While we can pack up and drive away within our furious mental picture, harboring motel woman is ruthless and uncaring. She lives with and loves a husband broken by the death extracted from the death of fish, scallops, oysters we chomp on and slide into our stomachs after the orgasm of taste buds as a best part of vacations. Way out beyond the whales, the sea coughed up his father's leg bone 3 years after local fishermen went down into the deep sea. They were in an eastern rig, net over the side instead of the stern of a trawl. They come up on a wreck, and when the net caught, they didn't get fast enough to the winch, so rolled over and stripped of their flesh by fish. The leg bone of Fisher Motel Man's father come up in a net of fish catch brought to Provincetown and identified by X-ray records as Fisher Motel Man's father. And the horror of holding your own father's leg bone picked clean by the fish you hunt, as you pick a chicken leg, pork chop, barbecue spare ribs clean, but they're supposed to be things to eat. Always human reckoning is ability to fathom fair is fair, but necessity. These people earn the food their children eat fishing, and scream in horror that God might want dumb fish to have one of us every few 100 ton. Fisher Motel Man had a funeral mass said, and put the only thing left of his father in a coffin into the ground here in Provincetown. Life, where land belongs to the ocean, must always stand off, disappearing underwater. Remember, the most beautiful blood-red flower has thorns. While I have no urge to drown, the yearning to return to that ocean makes me willing to go if the sea wants me. Be sure to buy a loaf of bread and tear it up and throw it out to feed the seagulls in case I don't get back to Provincetown.